This is Mary with Sayre Tarot. This is a round deck, and it's kind of hard to shuffle, but anyway, this is your October 16th through the 31st reading. And happy Halloween, by the way. I don't have my witch's hat on this year. What happened? Anyway, I hope you're doing well. This is not an easy deck to shuffle, so if you guys figure that out, let me know. I have little hands, but anyway. It's really beautiful. It's called the Gorgons deck. And so I have this company I buy decks from, and they're really unusual, and I like that. I like bringing decks forward that hardly anybody's ever seen, you know. All right, so let's get this started. We're just going to put some cards out and then see what we need to tell you about the experience. We have death. Just the way to start. Isn't that a fun card? Aren't these fun? I love black and white pictures. I like doing pen and ink art. I'm really good at it, actually. I could draw all that stuff. Okay, so this is the Three of Wands. Let me get it. Let's shine here. There we go. Let's shine. Three of Wands. And then one more card here. And then I have the Four of Swords. This is very interesting. I did a reading on somebody that was a Taurus, and I had the same thing. Okay. And you know what? I have a lot of Taurus in my chart, so it could have very well been, you know, how we have the common themes. A lot of us that have a lot of like earth energy, certain earth signs. All right. So back to you, though. So death. So something has come to an end. Something needs to be transformed, transmuted, right? This is also the energy of Scorpio, which we're going into Scorpio. I think Lilith is in Scorpio right now. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Mercury's in Scorpio. Mercury retrogrades in Scorpio. I think that one for sure. And so that means digging up the stuff that needs to go. Whatever needs to be transmuted. Whatever's been holding you back. It's time. For all of us. So what does that mean? Well, here we have the Three of Wands, and there's this woman. She's sitting on like a beach, and she's looking at the ships out. And this card, you know, people talk about waiting for your ships to come in. Well, let's talk about what that really means, okay? What does that mean? Well, it means, what steps do I need to take to bring the results that I really want in my life, to bring success, to bring success, abundance, love, all of those things that I'm passionate about. What do I need to do and put into play, put into action? What actions do I need to take so I can, you know, like guarantee they're going to come? Oh, lady, there's no guarantee. There is in a certain place, okay? Like, here's an example. If you show up, you work for somebody, and you show up every day, it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get a paycheck, right? Okay. So why not apply that to anything? If you want a new life, what do you need to do to create that life? Okay. If you want a better partner, what do you need to do? Understand what happened in your old relationships, right? And work on what you need to do to change the energy. That whatever happened, if there's common themes, why did that happen? Look at I know it's taking it all apart and looking at it, but you have time because you're in the place of healing right now. You're the Four of Swords energy. This is a place of healing. This is looking at what broke our heart, what burned us out. And then after we're done healing and looking at things and healing our emotional state with our thoughts, we can get back up with the sword of truth and walk in our truth again with confidence that we have the ability to move forward. I like it. So we're going to look at the energy between the death and the Three of Wands. So with death, end of the old paradigm and in the old ways, creating new energy, but it's something more. It's creating new procedures, new ways of doing things. And if it was a business, it would be procedures. If it was a lifestyle, it would be new habits, new thoughts, And you might even need to be new friends, new associations, definitely new actions, right? So I have the Five of Cups between death and the Three of Wands. So we have regret here. We have regret, and we have pain of the past, of the cups that are spilt in the past. Okay. So is that something that we've been in that energy for a long time? This happened before, so it's going to happen again. And it's easy to see how we've gotten there, right? It's easy to see how we would feel that, because whatever we expect to happen is going to happen. But if we say, oh, no, I've changed the way I do things. And when I see myself falling back in, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to talk to the person. Whatever it takes, I'm going to take the action to bring the life that I deserve, that I want now. Because now you've done the work and you've healed. You deserve a good life, right? If you don't, you will soon. You will soon. You don't have to do anything. But this is the course we're on right now. Okay? But right now you may still be in this place of needing to turn around away from those spilled cups and look what's left. Look what's left. Most of all is you and the love you have in your heart for your life. Find yourself again. Find your life again. Stop looking for other people to do that for you, to give that to you. Nobody can give you what you can't. If you can't give yourself that, how can anybody be expected to give that to you? Because you're looking at people with empty cups too. Otherwise, there wouldn't be an attraction. There wouldn't be a connection, even as jagged as that connection may be. We'll do one more card between the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. I have the Fool. And I love this. This is the Halloween theme. The Fool. So this is saying, take what you need, leave the rest, and take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on your future. Take a chance because it's about transmuting, transforming, having a new life, and leaving the baggage behind. Oh my gosh, it needs to be left behind. You only get to take what's in this little pumpkin or this bag right here. That's it. Everybody else is even saying goodbye, and you have a heart here. You have the love in your heart and the love you want to give, the love for the world. But you don't know what's going to happen. This is a sign of Aquarius. I used to say it was Aries, but I read something recently. It's more Aquarius. So, but anyway, the Fool said, I'm not living with these parameters anymore. I'm not going with the old paradigm. I'm done with that. So, and that's not easy for Taurus, because Taurus is so stable. It's like, look, this has worked in the past. It worked for my parents. Did it really work for them, though? Were they really happy? The day in and day out life you lived, was it a happy one? Is the life you're living now a happy one? So let's talk about, did it really work? What does work mean? What does that mean? So all of that needs to be torn apart. Everything needs to be looked at. I know. Lady, my head's about to explode. I get it. But once we look at the details, it starts to make sense. How staying in a certain energy doesn't bring us happiness. In fact, the universe or our higher self will only allow us to stay there so long, and then they'll make us so uncomfortable we won't be able to anymore. Or something happens bad. So between these two energies, I have the Six of Swords. This is moving to a better place. This is moving to a place of healing, having the opportunity to heal. Leave the past behind. Leave what didn't work behind. Leave the painful relationships behind. Leave feeling and moving to a safe place where you feel safe. Where you emotionally feel safe too, Taurus. Now in this deck, there's two people in this boat, okay? It's two people that look exactly alike. So it's kind of like, to me, it looks like we're taking ourselves to the better place. Nobody's rescuing us. We have to do that ourselves. Because we tried to have people rescue us and they just rescued themselves. That at your expense, right? That's no rescue, is it? How can anybody know what you need? You're the only one that really knows what you need. It should be up to you to make yourself happy. It should be up to all of us to make ourselves happy. Take the steps we need. Say the words we need to say. It's simple once we get started. And if somebody doesn't, want to hear it, want to deal with it, say if we're over the top, says you're too emotional, you're too this or too that, I think that's probably a reflection on who they are. Because those who truly love us and want good things for themselves and us will be willing to listen. So there's a thing about being careful about how much of that old energy you surround yourself with, because you're going to a better place. Some things you may need to leave behind, and people you may need to leave behind, Taurus. Okay, so see, what should we look at now? The Fool, I have the Swords, I have Scorpio. I just want to see if there was any certain signs. There's a little bit of Swords, so there's air energy, but a lot of that is just, it's transmuting the energy, thinking about things. We have a little bit of Cups, which is water energy also. Anything else? Okay, just a little bit of advice for Taurus here. Here we go. So I have empowerment. This is grounded, strength, stamina. So this card is 13 again. That's the second 13. This is about rebirth. Coming back into your body, Taurus, not into your place of worry and your place of avoidance. So coming back into your body. Being stable and strong. And working the plan. What plan? The plan that you're creating right here. Day in and day out activities that are guaranteed to bring the rewards that you want. How do I know it's guaranteed? Again, I know. You do enough stuff that one of them will guarantee. Do it on a regular basis. How do people bring stuff to them? They work the plan. They work it every day. If something happens, they don't neglect the plan. They don't go back to old ways. They keep on pushing on, keep moving forward, no matter what. Keep pushing forward. And I just keep avoiding. We're not talking about it. You confront what you need to. You get away from energies that you know won't work with you, and you move forward. Okay, and then this is liberation. So power, fulfillment, and self-attainment. This is liberating yourself into your own happiness. Walking in your own power, bringing your own fulfillment, understanding what makes you happy, and then moving towards it. Self-attainment. This is your own creation of happiness. Mastering your own abundance, mastering your own life, walking in the power of Taurus, the Hierophant, creating the new way for others to follow, the new way for your family legacy, a new family legacy. I like it, Taurus. Have a great couple weeks. Love you lots. Take care.